Greetings, Bob Lusk, editor of Pond Boss Magazine and longtime fisher's biologist.
Matt Rayl, the marketing director at Pond Boss Magazine.
I'm going to bring a little tip for you today. Getting ready to build a pond, or you've got a pond that you want to make a little bit better, here's an idea for you. Right over our shoulders, there's a boat ramp and a bulkhead. In this lake, Lake Velma, south of Athens, Texas, the landowner wants to make the lake functional and as well as enjoy it. Well, you got to be able to launch a boat. So we've designed a boat ramp, 14-degree pitch, coming down. That's the perfect angle. Remember that, a 14-degree pitch, that's the right angle that a boat will come off the trailer without you having to get your feet wet or the boat falling off where you can't put it back on the trailer when you're ready to pull it out of the lake. Right next to that is the bulkhead. The bulkhead is designed for work. For this particular lake, they'll be able to pull up a pontoon boat where the deck will be flush with the top of this bulkhead that's over my shoulder. That way, if they want to lime the lake, which is pretty normal in this part of the planet, they can load the lime with a front end loader onto the pontoon boat barge, be able to drive out in the lake and wash it off. Be a lot easier than trying to haul bags of lime, or shovel it. So it's a good, efficient thing to have in a pond or a lake.
Are they going to put a dock out here?
Well, that's a great idea. They're not going to have a dock here because this is more of a work area and it's tucked away from the rest of the lake. It's kind of back in a little cove, but I think it's a great idea to have a dock. A lot of times right beside the boat ramp is a dock, so when you launch the boat, you can walk out on the boat ramp to get in the boat. So that's a good idea, folks.
Well, how deep does the boat ramp have to be?
Well, I'll tell you what I tell people. The depth of the boat ramp or the length of the boat ramp is going to be determined by how much your pond rises and falls. Now, this is a concrete boat ramp. You can make a boat ramp out of rock. You can make it out of wood. Now, wood doesn't last very long. 8 or 10 years is about how long a wooden boat ramp will last, and I've only seen 3 or 4 of those in my travels. But you can make it out of rock. Now, if you're going to use rock, don't use like the washed gravel from the bottom of a river because that stuff has a tendency to spread out and go away. Use rock that's crushed limestone that binds together. The length of the ramp is based on the fluctuation of the water. When your pond goes down, you need to have that boat ramp pushed out a little bit further.
I think it's one thing that's really overlooked in a lot of lake construction because they don't think that once the lake is full, that they have to come back and do some work on it. May it be vegetation management and they have to get a boat in there, or may it be, if they want to put structure or whatnot in there. One thing I think is pretty much overlooked all the way through lake design.
Now, let me dovetail there. I can't tell you how many times I've launched my electrofishing boat. Getting a boat in the water is pretty easy, but if you don't have good access or a good boat ramp or a good place to launch, a lot of times getting that boat out can be the biggest issue. So Matt's right on the money. Make it longer, make sure it's long enough that it works for your pond when your pond's in a drought or even in a flood. Judge the fluctuation of your water level to determine how long your boat ramp needs to be. Hey, thanks for taking time to stop by and see what we got going. That's a Pond Boss tip that we want to share with you. And remember, Pond Boss Magazine, right here, Pond Boss Magazine is chock full of information just like this that you can use all the time. So thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for coming on the website. Give us a call at the office and we'll help you get started with your Pond Boss subscription today.